Hello everyone, welcome to your own channel Daily Commodity. So today's topic is related to what is commodity, what is margin in commodity market, and in today's video we are going to discuss about different types of margin in commodity market. So let me remind you, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get all the notifications and updates from Daily Commodity. So let us begin. What is commodity? A commodity is a basic good which is used in commerce that is interchangeable with other commodity of the same type. Commodities are most often used as input in the production of other goods and services. Examples of commodity are gold, silver, copper, salt, shells, candies, nail, cocoa, beans, barley, and so on. For example, if anyone drives a two-wheeler, then the rise in the crude oil prices will definitely have an impact on the individual. What is commodity future? The term commodity future refers to an agreement to buy or sell a raw material at a specific date in the future at a particular set price. The contract is for the previously set amount. So now let us discuss what is margin in commodity market. Margin and its type. To trade in future contract, you need to deposit a certain percentage of the total contract value which with the exchange has a security deposit. This sum is known as the margin. The percentage can vary for different commodities and it is decided by the exchange. In order to buy or sell the commodity on the exchange, the user must deposit specific amount of money with the broker. This money is called as the margin. Like many other regulations, the level of margin to be placed by the trader is set by the exchange based on the amount of volatility and the volume. Without margin placed, the party cannot enter into any contracts. For for most future contracts, the margin requirement is range is in the range of 4% to 15%. There are basically six types of margin applicable to future trading in commodity, which includes first initial margin, second exposure and mark to market margin, the third one is additional margin, the fourth one is pre expiry margin, the fifth one is delivery margin, the sixth one is special margin, and the last one is margin for calendar spread position. The first one, initial margin. When a commodity trader opens a trading account with a broker, he or she is required to put down a capital sum to initiate a trade. This act of collateral, which allows the commodity trader to enter into the future market, it is refundable at the delivery, exercise, expiry, depending on the profit or the gain on the trade. The initial margin must be maintained throughout the time that the position is open. If the value of the underlying commodity falls below the margin, you need to top up your account with the additional margin to hold the particular commodity. For commodity future margin can be range between 2% to 15% of the contract value. The second is exposure and mark to market margin. Mark to market, also called as M2M, is the margin that is calculated on each trading day by taking the difference between the closing price of the contract on the particular day and the price at which the trade was initiated. In the other words, it is a practice of crediting or debiting a trader's account based on the daily closing price of the future contracts he or she is holding. Mark to market margin is calculated on the daily basis to find out the profit or the loss on the option future position. If there is a profit, the amount is transferred from the clearing house to your trading account by the broker, and in case of the loss, the amount is transferred by the broker from your trading account to the clearing house. For example, if one buys future for rupees 5,000 and if the price falls to 4,500, then he or she has to pay market margin of rupees 500 to take the position in the future. The third is additional margin. Additional margin is called fourth on occasional situation where there has been unexpected volatility in the market. To prevent the potential default, the exchange necessarily necessitates this so that the system or the exchange does not lose its stability in unfavorable situation. The fourth margin is pre-expiry margin. The pre-expiry margin is charged by the exchange on the cumulative basis over 3 to 5 days near the contract expires to ensure better convergence of the future and the spot prices by having only interested parties remain in the market while the speculator rolls over the position to subsequent months. The fifth margin is delivery margin, when the contract approaches delivery period, that is the last 5 days before the expiry date of the contract, the exchange requires the buyer and seller to put the additional margin. Usually it is 25% of the total contract and is subject to change by the exchange. The delivery margin percentage is different for each commodity. The sixth margin is special margin. With a view to controlling prices, volatility and breach of daily circuit, exchange has introduced the system of a special margin. The purpose of this margin is to control excessive speculation and protect the interest of the common trader and investor. This will be applicable for all the traders who have an open position and they can't trade further unless this special margin amount is paid. The last is margin for calendar spread position. A spread is going long on one commodity future month. As mentioned before, a spread is going long on a one commodity future month while simultaneously shorting the same commodity of another contract month. And at exchange such as uh, National Commodity Derivative Exchange Limited, a margin for calendar spread is charged for such position. Such benefits are given subject to the positive correlation in the prices of the contract months and the far months contracts liquidity. So if you like the video, please hit the like button, share, comment down which topic videos do you want related to commodity market, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.